Hello, hope you're having a great day. Now, if you watched yesterday's video on this channel till the end, you'll know that I injured my toe by kicking the door frame by accident. And yeah, I've woken up today and it's still absolutely killing. My beautiful girlfriend Kat is a nurse, so she's tried to, strap it to the next toe. It's actually my little toe that I hit. So she's tried to strap it to the next toe with a bit of gauze in between it. And I'm able to sort of hobble around by taking the weight off of my little toe. And I'm just really hoping it's not broken, but it actually might be. I tried to go for my walk just now, and it was absolute agony trying to get my trainer on in the first place. But then, I thought I'd be able to sort of hobble round my normal route, and I literally got about 5 or 6 houses down the road and just turned around because it was just impossible. Now, I don't know if maybe if we remove the gauze from between the two toes and wrap it up a bit differently, then it might mean that I'm not as unable to go about daily life. But it's not looking good. Now, in terms of my morning, I did stay in bed till about 8:30. I knew that I had a guy coming round for a car part. So I didn't want to crack on with my daily routine and go out for my walk and stuff and miss him. So that was my excuse for laying in bed this morning. I did do about an hour and a half of editing last night. I went to bed at 1 this morning last night. So got some editing done last night that I potentially could have got done this morning if I actually managed to get up at 7:30. But I'm falling apart. I've had this sort of chest injury, which is sort of hurting around the back as well. I think that's where my body's just sort of compensating using different muscles. And I've been trying to still go to the gym, still go to my boxing classes with that chest pain, but now my foot is ruined. I can't do anything. I certainly can't go to boxing today. I was planning to try to go to boxing, but it's not worth it. I've already got to go there and try not to get hit in my chest, and if I'm going to be hobbling around on my foot, it's really not worth it. Now, with me basically out of action, this is really risky for me. I need to keep on my fitness and keep working on my cars and making videos, etc. So this is potentially dangerous. So I need to really double down and focus on what I can do and keep doing what I can do. I can't afford to just stop doing everything, because then I'll end up spiraling out of control. And we all know where the bottom of that spiral leads, which is taking drugs. So it's a bit of an awkward situation I've got myself into because I'm so clumsy. I mean, you could say that maybe it's fate, where I haven't been resting my chest injury and I've still been trying to go to boxing. Maybe, fate has decided that I need to, have a broken toe to stop me overexerting when I've got this chest pain, which still absolutely kills. Obviously, it doesn't feel as bad now that my foot is throbbing as well, but every time I sneeze or I need to clear my throat, it's really, really painful. So I'm going to have to rest a little bit. Might even have to walk around on crutches today, which we already have from when I cracked my heel or sprained my heel. So it's not good. Anyway, as usual, before my attempt at walking around the block, I did have a meditation session, which actually went really well. Before that, I wrote in my journal. And, when I woke up, I had my usual loads of water and salt water and vitamin C that I dissolve in water. So, up until my failed attempt at going for a walk, it has been a normal morning, apart from it just taking way longer. But now I need to crack on with some sort of exercises. All right, so I'm on back and shoulders next in the gym. So I'm going to see if I can start off with some bent over rows. I think if I just put the weight on the inside of my left foot, I should be able to still have a stable base. I'll do some just on the left side because my left lat is so much smaller than my right. I'll try deadlift and shrugs. Why not? Because I'm injured, I'm doing extra. update on my toe. It's actually really bruised here, which sort of makes us think that it's broken, but I can prod that and, you know, that's bearable. I can squeeze it, I can wiggle it, so that makes me hopeful that it's not broken. Yeah, I did actually catch it and pull it out this way when I was putting my pants on earlier. So yeah, I need to stop being clumsy, but yeah, we're going to tie it to this one. The only thing is, when Kat did it earlier, she used like sticky plaster, and then when you pull it off, it's painful. So I need to tie them together with something that's not sticky. Yeah, not good. I'm actually quite happy how much I can move it. It does make me hopeful. So yeah, there we go. So this whole thing here isn't actually stuck to the toes. It's just a couple of little bits that are stuck here. So, you know, when I need to pull them off, it's not going to tug on my toe. And this actually feels so much better now, because when I'm moving it, it's moving with this one. Anyway, time for me to dive into some work. We've actually just been watching a really cool car program hosted by Tiny Temper. But yeah, need to dive into my MacBook and get some work done. All right, it is now coming up to 7 PM. I've been super busy all day on my MacBook. I've pretty much edited the next car video. I was actually planning to continue working on my car to finish that video. I wanted to investigate what exactly I broke on the car. I'm pretty sure I know, but I wanted to show it in the video. But because of my foot injury and stuff, yeah, I couldn't get around there today, and it was raining anyway, so I'm probably just gonna leave the video at where I'm at, and it'll be a bit of a cliffhanger, which can, you know, entice people to tune in to the next video. But I do want to go round to the garage tomorrow with the crutches I've got here at home to make a cool thumbnail for that video. So yeah, I've been super busy editing today. Obviously had to edit yesterday's video on this channel as well. And yeah, we've also been packing some stickers and air fresheners for the first 50 entries to my raffle for the remote control cars that I mentioned in yesterday's video, I think it was. Another thing we've been cracking on with today is something outside that we didn't actually manage to do. Our security light. So the old light was flickering, and you know, it is clearly a very old light. So Kat went and bought another light, and then we sort of, you know, wired that up to sort of test it before we start drilling holes in the wall, and that was flickering as well. So then we thought, you know, it must be the wiring, right? And I can't figure out where, you know, that wiring comes from in terms of, you know, its feed. And yeah, we were scratching our heads a bit. I did put actually a post on my story on my Instagram asking for advice, and loads of people got in touch. So if you're one of the people that did get in touch, massive thanks. But Kat actually had a friend of a family, local, who's an electrician and had a proper tester. He come round and discovered that there wasn't any issue with the wiring at all. And then we realised that although Kat had gone and bought a new light, she had put the bulb from the old light into the new light. Now, in her defence, it is a very new bulb. When the old light first started flickering, she replaced the bulb, which seemed to solve the issue, but only very temporarily. And then that's when we sort of started playing with the old one and couldn't get it to work, and then assumed that it was just the old light unit that was broken. Now, we haven't fitted the new light, as you would have just seen, so we haven't fully confirmed yet, but it looks like our issues and all our head scratching was due to a dodgy, almost new bulb. So yeah, that was something that kept us occupied for a little bit of our time today as well. Now, Kat has actually cooked up a chicken casserole, which I'm really looking forward to, but I want to have another workout. I'm not going to the gym today. I didn't go to boxing today, but yeah, I want to have another workout here at home. And I think, you know, I'm going to follow on from what I did earlier. You know, I'm on back and shoulders in the gym, technically. Done a bit of back earlier. So now I want to bang out one of those shoulder sessions that I do with my really light dumbbells. And yeah, I should be able to finish that, have a quick shower, and then dinner should be ready. So let's crack on. 100. So 50. Definitely won't be able to do another 100. 100. Yes. Oh yeah. All right, well, today has been a bit of a mixed day. Obviously, absolutely gutted that I've ruined my foot, gutted that I missed boxing, and that I might be missing quite a few more boxing classes coming up. We'll just have to see how my foot feels over the next couple of days. On the bright side, my chest hasn't really bothered me apart from when I'm coughing or sneezing or laughing. But yeah, still managed to stay productive on my MacBook, doing loads of editing and stuff. And yeah, just doing what I can. Still ended up doing 2 workouts today. To be honest, my mind's been, torn between being obviously gutted about my foot and stuff, but also feeling like I'm not doing enough. But there's definitely been, something creeping in and, trying to persuade me to just, stop doing everything and, use my foot as an excuse to do so. My mind's always looking for excuses for me to be, lazy, more lazy than I am, inherently, in my opinion. And you know what? Getting up early in the mornings is still a big mission for me. I was thinking today, actually, I've said before how when I'm sort of torn between 2 opposite opinions of, what to do, I always choose the option that's the most hard work. That's how I decide. If half of my mind's telling me to go to the gym and half of my mind's telling me not to go to the gym, I just go to the gym because you just choose the one that's the hardest work. And I was thinking today, if only I could remember that and have that frame of mind when it's the morning, when I'm tired, when I've just woken up. But the truth is that in the morning, when I'm tired, the lazy side of my brain always seems to win. I'm easier to... My SD card just filled up. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it just... In the mornings, when I'm tired, it's just really easy for my mind to persuade me to not do what I know I need to do. And it's annoying because, I'm sitting here now, or I'll be laying in bed, when I'm going to sleep, knowing that I'll definitely be getting up early next morning, looking forward to getting up the next morning and doing what I've got to do. And, if you put me on a lie detector, I would pass. If you put me on a lie detector and asked, are you going to get up early in the morning? And I said, yes, I would pass. But it doesn't matter how I feel now, for instance. It's all about what I'm like in the morning when I'm tired. So, yeah, it is a daily battle getting up. Sorry that it's so repetitive and I bang on about it every day, but it is an everyday battle. But as I've said before loads of times, I'm just glad that nowadays I don't seem to be battling with my desire that is in there and always will be to take drugs and be a degenerate. So yeah, I'm happy to battle with insomnia, battle with trying to get up in the morning, because I can do that whilst being grateful for living this clean life. So, and the same goes for my foot and, my chest injury. It's annoying, it's going to hold me back, but there's a lot of people in the world that are worse off. There's people out there that haven't got enough food. There's people out there that are homeless. There's people that haven't found the strength to find a way to stop taking drugs, like I have. So, I'm just blessed to be living this life. And I'm blessed to be in a position where, I'm inspiring other people. And I really appreciate everyone who gets in touch to let me know that these videos are helping them in some way. And you know what? Sometimes when things are going too easy, it's harder to keep pushing on. It's not so much of a novelty. It's like, if you've been watching these videos, you'll know that I sort of made my own alarm on my phone, made up of clips of Andrew Tate, shouting at me, basically. I wake up to Andrew Tate telling me, that I need to do what I need to do, not what I want to do. But that's kind of like lost its novelty now. Once you get too comfortable, these things don't work anymore. And I think that's the issue. So, when you do have a bit of hardship, like at the moment, I've got a hardship in the mornings, I'm battling against that. I've got some injuries, it's a good thing because it means that you've got something to push against. It's when things are too easy, I've found, that's when you get complacent and you slowly but surely get lazy, slowly but surely get weak. And then, before you've even realised it, your life has been turned upside down. And, the extreme case of that is, for me, I end up taking drugs. So, while I've got something to battle with, something to focus on, there's a bright side in that as well. So look, It's time for me to go to bed. I'm going to end this video here. Massive thanks to everyone who's got this far, as usual. Really appreciate you tuning in. I hope this video has been somewhat useful or motivational. I'll be back for another video following me on my day of trying to live this clean, healthy and fit life. Feel free to say hello in the comments and we'll have a chat, or get in touch with me via Facebook, Instagram or email. But other than that, I'll chat to you tomorrow.